1, 2, 3. So while you're finishing up eating lunch, we're going to get started because it's like 1:05. And we want to be on time. Everyone can introduce our new team leader, Shane Parker. Let's go. Kick it off.
All right, glad you guys are here. Obviously, you saw the social media, and then I backed away from it intentionally. I called this meeting something different, very intentionally, and then I started calling the team meeting again, expecting you to not show up, thinking it was the wrong thing. It wasn't for you, all right? But the language of the meeting is changing. Our team is returning, it needs to change, and we're going to call this a partner meeting from now on. It's not just a word, that's to reflect who we are. If we're partners in business together, all of us, then if we all get together, that's just getting together. Partners in business together. And so these meetings ought to reflect that, not just in spirit, attitude, substance. We'll talk more about that as we move forward. My encouragement to you at the front end is really just to take stock of who you are, what you need. You're a single agent, you're on a team, you're a mega agent. What do you need? They're like irreducible qualities. I would say it's an age group of people that are really trying to reflect on our culture, who we are as a market center, who is Keller, because the curse is I haven't been a part of Keller, right? The blessing is that I've watched it from afar for a long time. It's case study, course practice. So to really look at the culture and pick it apart layer by layer and say, what's really great here has been helpful. The partner tag is part of it. There are the market centers that have already used similar language or that language. And I think who they are is more akin to who we are. But if you want to really walk in life what it means to be partners together, I think I ask you a question. What do I get from partnership? What do I get? All right, so you can be in any industry, you can be any human being, and I think you got to ask this question all the time. I learned to ask this question really young. When I was 15, I love sports. I played 3 sports all the way through school. Football was my favorite. If you want to play college football, you're like, it's not a big dude. Well, it wasn't a big college, right? So that makes sense. And so, yeah, I love the sport. I love the game. I love playing defense. And so I really was looking for someone when I started getting older, like, you know how to model who I am after. And so my favorite player all the time is Lonnie Lott. He plays safety for 49ers. He's a designated hitter. I have a picture on my wall. There's like an off-roster designated hitter across the bottom. I love Lonnie Lott because of 3 things. He had passion. I mean, he was intense. And I wanted to be intense. And if you're in that position, you've got to be intense. But he also had built enough experience that he was trusted by other players. He would coach them up on the sideline. So when he was intense, he was directing that energy to give them experience they didn't have if they were rookies. Right? He was devoting himself to that. And we all knew by the end of this year, this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer. It's really clear that he was going to do that. So when you got 3 Super Bowl rings, he's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. And so at that point, he has expertise. Here's why I'm sharing that with you. I read his biography like it was a field manual. I remember I was 15 years old. I picked his biography and I was like, how did this guy get it? I want to be that energetic. I want to have that kind of experience. I want to be that kind of expert. So I'm doing all kinds of weird things. Like his workout routine, I'm doing it. He had something called a duck walk that no, I am not. I'm going to demonstrate to you now. But it's as goofy as it sounds, when he said, if you do this, and you do this for 15 minutes a day, every day, you'll backpedal faster than any other TV, you'll close on receiver. Right. It was like a formula. And so I would go out early in the morning, on the field by myself, and do duck walk. And I realized I come back after that spring, moving into the summer, I was through, varsity was 15, and I'm recounting my coaches like, yeah, I didn't improve all these ways. I told him, I got this, I got this in my last book, I got this, and he said, that's great. How much of that have you given away? Because you've gotten all this, but I'm going to take what it is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. So how many people are out there with you doing this exercise? No. Nobody. I didn't think to ask anybody to do it. How many people you share this journey? You're the first one, because I mean, at the end of the day, it gives me an advantage. It's like, I don't need you to have an advantage, I need us to have it. So I learned that lesson really harshly because it made me run. I shared that with him. I thought I was going to get good. Instead, I got cute. So my point in sharing that with you is that that's what we need from each other. Those two things. We need energy, right? And you and I don't have the same level of energy all the time. We can't. So you are younger, you have more consistent energy than those people. We're older than, all right? So we need your energy. The energy comes from different style of having. Energy comes by being enthusiastic about things. Maybe I'm not as enthusiastic about that. Hearing you tell your story, or hearing you recount how you learned, man, that's important. That builds an experience. It builds an experience not only in our skills and what we do in our industry, but also experience relations. What can I depend on you for? How do we relate to each other? How do we grow together? And if I was expertise, right? Some of you are experts at what you do, almost across the board. Some of you are experts in specific aspects of what you do, and that's important. That's why people come and they seek you out, because they know you have expertise in that. Here's the beauty of our market center. Here's the beauty of our company. Here's the beauty of being here and even joining us by video. People are doing it the first time right now, live. All right? The opportunity to do all that is you get all three of those needs. By being here, you're networking with people who are going to be more energetic than you are, or you're going to be more energetic than they are. You're going to give some of that to them. You're going to gain experience in real time by being here. You're going to get that from each other, and you're going to learn to actually hear from each other and speak it out. So I don't think it's wrong to say, what am I going to get from this, and what can I give? You ought to be asking that. Those are the right questions to ask. But when we think about those categories, just encourage you, what energy am I getting from others? Who do I need to go to be encouraged in some ways? How can I give that level to? How do I gain experience? Where do I need to fill in some gaps? And then who are the experts sitting around you? Look around the room. Some of you know these people by name, you know their faces, seek them out. And some of you have that level of expertise. I would just encourage you to notice if people come to you consistently, it's probably because you maintain high levels of all three. Right? You're a mega agent, high producing, top agent, top team. It's probably because you have learned that you need the energy, you gained experience, and you have a measure of expertise. We all need that to thrive, survive, and push well beyond. All right. So my encouragement to you is that those are things we can be grateful for. We have all that, so
all right. Tell us something good, peeps. What's going on in your life, business? What are we grateful for? Kristen.
Michael did a first full day in real estate was yesterday. Woo!
All right. He's not messing around.
Okay, everything was absolutely correct. And see what I did there?
Thank you.
All right, what else?
I love it. Okay, too.
Yes, Mr. Derek.
I'm grateful for Shane. Not only helping me with my personal mission, but also seeing a difference in how he's serving our company mission.
I love it.
And I'm very, very grateful for that. Also, I'm grateful for escalation clauses.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Believe it or not, just earlier this week, I saw where an agent did not fill it out properly, did not do it properly, and so they lost their client $3,000.
Oh.
Yeah. And sure enough, last year, whenever I bought an investment property, the escalation clause, and I gained over $3,000. What's my point? It's really important that people in this industry right now, with multiple offers left and right, know about escalation clauses. So
I don't mean to point you out.
Yeah.
But would you, like, help Steve Day, teach class escalation clauses?
only if 25 people show up.
You hear that from 25 people, I don't do that on nothing.
All right.
Done. Put it on your calendar, Steven.
All right, what else?
I got lots actually. So my doctor's finals, that's
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for Sarah and Ian and Ruby for being there to help celebrate. My family was unable to do it because my sister was affected by the tornado. So to have my Kentucky family with me was really nice. Sorry, I like the cry. It meant a lot.
We do love you.
I'm grateful that my family is okay. I am grateful for the community in Dayton. They literally, there was 50 volunteers going to house to house in my sister's neighborhood, helping clean up all the debris and helping people, and that was amazing because I don't like Dayton. It's a horrible place most of the time, but when stuff goes bad, they actually came together and I was really proud of my hometown. And last but not least, I am grateful for Shane. I think he is really going to make a difference in our market center, and he is listening to our staff and helping us lead through some issues, and I'm really grateful for that.
What else do we have? Courtney. I love it. Miss Lisa.
I'm grateful that I just got to go last week to take my kids to Disney World and have a trip based on working hard with these folks here and willing to do something so
Was it magical?
it was magical.
I love it.
Mr. Howard.
I'm kind of piggyback off of and talking about partners. Minimum, I really be hard for us. So thank you.
More? Rob, bring us home.
I'm grateful that I got to spend some time with some other family this time.
I love it.
We under 19 months. I'm grateful for that.
Perfect.
I am grateful for Cassie, who is getting married on Saturday. No, she's not here.
No, they prefer me.
Doing
She
wedding
should not
stuff.
be here, but I'm grateful for her. I'm also grateful that my German son that I got to live on for 10 months is back home with his other family, and doing well. So I'm glad that was a safe trip.
Love it. All right, any more? We're going to do a big round of applause for lunch today for these two gentlemen in the back. Lou and Ken Hilton. Do you want to say anything? Come up and say hi? Sure.
We want to touch base on the partner aspect, because you know, all y'all are partners in building and some of them are not.
What is happening, Craig?
We've been in the building business for a long time, closing in on 40 years. My son Drew is stepping up now, where he's taking over a larger role within our country. We've got developments in Clark, Boyd, one in Harrison that we're working on as well. We've got some other new developments with concepts from Streamline, trying to get them approved. We also build, we're exclusive builders in Juniper Ridge on 403, also in Apple Ridge, Georgetown. We've got a home in Cover Bridge. We've got custom homes that we do as well, that are scattered out in southern Indiana currently. So if you have anybody that needs an inner development, we fit that mode. We also have someone that wants a custom home. We've got a setup for that as well. Even if you pick one of the plans that we're currently using, a lot of times people want to make investments and change for a certain time. So our biggest problem that we hear a lot is we don't have a product for people to see because you ought to sell them fast. So that's a big problem. We like that. One of our developments that we're hoping to get approved in will have a model home in that. So we'll be able to work out of that as agents. Drew's over here, my son Drew Lynn, he'll be taking over. He handles a lot of field work currently, which enables me to work on new developments and get them moving and behind the scenes focus. So after the job site, that's primarily do walkthroughs with our customers after they purchase, 30 days, 11 months, to keep things flowing. Any questions that you might have, we're definitely open. One thing I wanted to bring up to you, that you guys have an influence with the general public, certain things that we might not be aware of. That our local home builders association is supplying for us. And one of them right now is cluster mailbox. have a new development, or even if it's a development that has a new section, post office saying, you can't have a mailbox. They're gonna make them put a cluster mailbox. This isn't just local, this is national. If you are a local home builders association, we're fighting this locally, statewide, and our representative Charlie Smith is up in Washington, D.C. right now fighting. But we need the general public to be aware of this, because that's who's gonna make the biggest influence. And you guys have more contact with them than any of us. So if you can get this word out, because you have elderly people that they have medicine shipped in, they don't want somebody else, as they're walking up to get it out of the punch box, they get taxed or whatever for that. So it's a big issue right now, but that's just one of the things that we fight for on local level that transform into the national level. So there was one recently in Utica, they were trying to impose a trucking fee that every time a truck went into Utica, it was going to cost $250 each way for that truck to deliver something. We fought and got that shelf, because all that was going to do is increase the price of homes that were built. So,
Thank
if
you.
have any questions, inputs? We're always open. We stress communication when we're building a house before, during, and after. Same way with you guys. If you got any problems, any questions, whether it's a house we built, a house you want built, or just a question on new construction, definitely feel free to contact us. That's what we're here to make that partnership with.
Thank you, and thank you for lunch. So next up, we're going to talk for 10 minutes about tax prorations, y'all. This is a problem. You gotta do some math. I brought in the big one, Mr. Mike Kemp, because I'm horrible at math.
Look how much better I was.
And you're not. Sorry, I thought it was gonna be Lori. Now, he's gonna teach you how to math and the pros and the cons and what you should be doing. I want to give a shout out to Todd and the Paxton group because they created this great spreadsheet that is in our KWSoIN Resource Center that you can download onto your computer. It's Excel, and it does a lot of the math for you. It doesn't necessarily do this math. You have to plug it into this where we talk about it. I've had a lot of questions about it over the past month. So we're going to dig in just a little bit, and then guess what else? Who wants to have like a full-blown class about this? I need more hands. All right, Mike's going to rattle you up a little bit more about it, and then we're going to do another survey. All right. There you go.
All right, guys, thank you. I'm going to be very brief today. Time is limited. I was planning on talking about this topic, but we jokingly are going to call this a teaser. So prorations, we use that term, that's a very small part about what this course is actually going to be about. So assessments, understanding things like the gas that occurs in the title industry. So let's say April 1st, tax bills are not out. April 1st, they're going to be out in a couple of weeks. You have to appreciate that we're still using 2017 information about that product. And that's the gap. So from January 1 until April roughly 15, all of our bills become final. It's a really large risk for you, particularly as a buyer. And I'm going to spend a lot of time getting you up to speed and helping you through all of those issues. So please come to this class. It will take 20 or 30 minutes. I'm going to have handouts. And I'll make you an expert on how to avoid those problem areas on the active plans. Or you might not be able to avoid them, but you can at least contract and protect your buyers. And there's a lot of options. You can pick specific numbers, you can escrow, you can just get a contractual obligation. So your current IR contract, it handles 9 out of 10 properties, fine, or 8 out of 10. But there's just a group of properties that just do not fit into that language well. And I don't know if you guys have heard me say this, but I can't tell you. I can tell you about a factor of 5. Property taxes are the #1 complaint we get post-closing. And they drag all of us. We lose all of the goodwill that we built up with these clients. It's gone. They will never send you another transaction. But it's preventable. And that's why I want you guys to invest 30 minutes of your time on this class. And I will do my best. It won't take as much time as you need, but I think about 30 minutes is what I'll need to present. So prorations, sorry, let me get out of the way here. So proration again is just a very small part. You've got to really understand what the IR contract does and what it doesn't do. I'm going to go over 8 or 9 very specific problem areas that don't fit well into the contract. And I'm going to give you specific clauses that you can reinsert in your contracts once you know how to identify these problem areas. Okay? So I have it prepared. I'm ready to go because I thought I was going to talk a little bit more specifically today. So we'll put this, we'll schedule this as soon as you guys are welcome to this. And I'll teach it more than once. It doesn't have to be just one class. This is something I feel very strongly about, and I'll invest as much time as I need to help you guys through this. So having said that, I'm going to leave that for another day. So tools.momentumclothing.com, if you guys haven't seen our solar sheets. The most difficult thing, I think, for you to do when you're computing nets is really how much money is involved in taxing. Do we have access to the actual calculator?
Oh dear. Let me figure out how to get out of the PowerPoint. I have it up on my screen.
So we have different buttons. We have the ability to put buyer fees. You can submit seller information.
There we go.
Submit seller. So we have different buttons. This is the actual seller net proceeds button. Click Indiana for me. And scroll down just a little bit.
Oh dear.
Okay, as long as you can answer, or you're going to have to know what tax bill is paid. There's 4 options, okay? So if you're sitting at January 10th, 2019, what do you think the last bill payment was? Probably the fall of the prior year. So try to word this so you're stepping through the periods of time from 1/1 of 18 through the end of 19. Those questions have to cover almost 2 full years. Because if you're in June, you probably have paid the spring of the current year. If you're in November of 18, you might not even have fall of the current year. So you really got to think about which installment is paid and what does that cover. So as you get in the second half of 19, you'll start checking fall in November, December. But that'll step you through. So as long as you can figure out what installments paid, this is going to give you the exact quotation for your proration. And I know that may not seem complicated, but depending on the time of year you're in, it's a really complicated thing to try to forecast.
So today we're saying spring of current year has been paid.
Exactly. Spring of current year would be our option now. Because we advance a little bit into the 19-year year.
And the current year is 28.
No, the current year is the current year.
I know,
So
but it's 28 back.
right. But no, I'm asking, what's the last bill paid? And you paid the spring of the current year. So I'm not getting into the 18 hyphen 19. So I thought that was the easiest way to describe this. And you can figure out what part of the year am I currently? Well, it's August of 18. Well, it's probably spring of the current year. So this can go forward from one year to the next without me having to reprogram. As long as you know spatially what part of the year you're at. I hope that makes sense. But if you'll play around with it, you'll see if you go to the spring, use $1,200 because that's $100 a month. If you use spring, you're going to jump up to let's see here. I think it's $100 a month. And actually, we can let's go to $100 in there.
Whoop. Okay.
Okay, and just spring of the current year.
Okay.
So that's going to get you from 7/1/18 through the day of your closing. And this will estimate a closing date a month out. We just do the default 30 days ahead of what we're doing on the calculator. Of course, that's modifiable. And then we also have additional room for any type of other expenses. Mortgages, test inspection, you can plug in your commissions, you can do dollars or percentages, closing costs, contributions, and you've got 3 boxes for specific fees that may change from one transaction to another. You know, sometimes it's separate. There's just different things you have to pay in a transaction. So there's 3 different others if you want to plug those in. So all of that gets created. You'll click submit or calculate, and you're going to get an email PDF summary of that information. You can just plug it right in your own file or save it, print it, whatever you like to do. you get an automatic email notification with a nice PDF, and then you can distribute that to your client as well to show them that net. So I really would ask that this, if you have trouble with prorations, please give this 5 minutes of your time. I promise you it's well worth using this calculator to help you guys.
Can I jump in here
Yes, ma'am.
for a second? I use this now exclusively, and then I save it as a PDF, and then instead of going in a .root where that next sheet is required, you can just drag that
And replace
PDF
it.
right over top of that, and it'll replace it with the words next sheet. So it's stupid easy.
I like where your head's at, Amy, that's fine.
And one more thing, go back to the top. If you click Kentucky, because this will work in both states. If you go to Kentucky and then scroll down, you're going to see the questions because Kentucky is a calendar basis. And we have 2 questions. So usually the first 8, 9, 10 months of the year, no bills paid. Okay, so that means the prior year. And then when you get to about October, November, then you start seeing the current year. And so there's only a 2 or 3 month period where the bill should be paid. But that was, so if you're in December, more than likely the current year has been paid. But there's 2 questions instead of 4. So all these calculators will help you take those kind of things into account consideration. So and we'll go over this a little bit as well.
My friend in Indiana, one had a going on there, you put an email on just stop there online and prorate that, sometimes they're not prorated.
Yeah, so that's a great, I apologize. I did not build that process in, but if that's something that could be beneficial. It's more about just your expense. And the reason I built the HOA, specifically it says HOA, we have a lot of transfer fees that we see coming out as well. A lot of HOAs want to charge for, particularly in Kentucky. I hope that's not a trend that we see in Indiana. We have some Kentucky HOAs that are charged $200 to $300, and they won't release any information until that gets paid. It's ridiculous. But if you have specific expenses like that, but the reason I didn't build that initially was because sometimes it's monthly, sometimes it's annually, sometimes it's quarterly. And but if that's something that would be beneficial, I would be more than happy to build that.
I'll say that I make it put in the amount, because some places are prorated, some aren't. Like you said, there are different time frames for the percentage. I think it probably just, I like the focus of the tax, this program personally.
Any other questions? Hope to see you guys. Thank you for the time.
I have a quick question for you.
It's tools. If you go to the web browser, just type tools.momentumclosing.com. It'll take you right there. It'll stop. Just select which box section you want.
I just have a quick question for you, Mike, and for everyone. Is this in the state of Indiana, is this clear to everyone, or would it be helpful if we got like a date? What do you guys think? It's good now? Okay, good. Perfect. Well, thank you, Mr. Mike.
Guys, I appreciate you.
All right, let me get back over to our PowerPoint. Sorry, guys, it's hard to run the PowerPoint and the webinar at the same time. But here we go. I'm doing all the things at the same time. All right, Mr. Shane, you're up.
All right, my eyes on the clock, and here's this too. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a time for open discussion to ask these questions. We're gonna be able to do something fatal to me, but good for you, all right? And that is, you see these questions, these are critical questions for you to respond to. So let us know as a leadership team, what do you love that we do? What should we be doing that we're not in these meetings, and specific to these meetings to bring maximum value to you? So, email me your response. Okay? I'll get emails from every single agent, and that would actually be great. Okay, we'll kind of work through them. I won't sleep one night. I don't care, all right? Because we want responses from you because we're serving you because we're partners in business together. All right? You say that.
Yeah, and then we can respond to the.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you'll actually have access to the entire presentation, and it's being recorded right now, and it's being delivered live, and so you can even go back and view this entire session as well. In addition. Okay, but that way we can cut that time down.
Perfect. All right, Mr. Stephen Day is in the house. Managing broker. As of June, you want to run down your office hours for everybody? Just say hi.
Yeah, so we'll have set office hours, starting this week, Monday through Wednesday, here from 9 to 11. Thursdays, 3 to 5, for folks that works out better in the late afternoon. And then Friday, I will be in Portage from 9 to 11. So feel free to drop by any of those times, locations. I do want to try and direct as many phone calls and answering any emails during that time period. Obviously, it's hard for people to do that outside of that time frame, but as much as you can work that in, please take that into consideration. So don't be afraid to come to me for it. We'd love to have you guys down there.
Perfect. So his phone number's up here if you guys want to jot it down. Or you could also ask your Kelly app. You say, find Stephen Day, and she'll pull him up for you.
In case you're wondering, Stephen Day is supposed the best office staple. You probably didn't know that either. In fact, that's what it said. Congratulations.
Well, there's that. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Awesome. We appreciate you. Yes, honey.
I know that there's a lot of us that are new there. As far as types of things we go to Stephen for, the types of things we go to Shane for.
We're going to go over that in
That's
about
actually
2
really
minutes.
setting what we're talking about.
Setting it up.
Never mind.
We're going to get you the lowdown.
That's fantastic.
Miss Amy Dixon, you're on credit.
These tables are not stable.
There's a lot under your table. It's just so strong.
Okay.
Wonder Woman.
Red Day.
Huge
We
success.
Huge success. We had, I'm going to say 50 partners, agents, spouses, at least 2 daughters were there. And this is what we accomplished at Liberty Place, which is here. 5 lovely new flower pots, 2 different landscaped areas, 1 horseshoe pit, 1 basketball goal assembled, the big smoking area, which is like 2 different places. I want to say 5 picnic tables, but it could be 4, I'm not sure. The mural that took us 2 days, I wish you had finished one of that, but it was lovely.
You can check out our Facebook.
It's on, yeah.
Facebook page if you want to see it.
Cleaned up the inner courtyard there. We had a flagpole installed on the side entrance. One of my favorite stories is we were sending out people to go to Walmart to get something, and Todd said, we need dryer vent repair stuff. He was finding stuff that wasn't even on our stuff, just to bless them even more. Mr. Childress, who was our Red Day recipient last year and donated the $2,000 to us after we helped him, was there for the morning. We still have money left over from that money that he blessed us with for the next Red Day, so that was awesome. And the local girl in the community whose name is Ashley, okay, just came in and did the paint by numbers for us, and so then we had the different artists come in afterwards and paint. But it was so successful.
They are.
Liberty Place. Liberty Place is like beyond thrilled with us, and just because from what I've heard, told everybody how awesome Howard Williams was. Also, Lieutenant Governor Suzanne Crouch was there, and so we talked about Howard Williams and what we all were doing to the Lieutenant Governor, which was just a fun bonus. So
Thank you.
that's my update.
Thank the Culture Committee, and Amy and Alex. All right, Lisa, are you ready for all of your questions to be answered? Here we go. Here is your new leadership staff. So we got Craig, he's still the OP, we're keeping him. We've got Mr. Shane Parker as team leader, me as assistant team leader. Is Miss Joan here? There you are. MCA, the lovely Cassie, assistant MCA, and Stephen Day, managing broker. So we're each going to take a couple minutes and tell you what we do for you all. You're up next.
All right, so one of my main things is setting the vision for this market center, and not just setting the vision, but following the vision that's been set by our leader, Gary Keller. And he's our CEO now, and he speaks directly with our regional directors, who ours is Preston Kitson, and area director is Jamie Gentry, and with the OPs to make sure that we're following the models that Keller was in place. So if you ever have a question or an idea about the vision of this market center, you would come to me to talk about that. And a lot of you do, and I appreciate that. You sit around and talk and things. Then my other job is to make sure that we've got great people running this local company. So hiring a team leader, working with a team leader and hiring an NCA, productivity coach, things like that. So the role of the past 6 months has been finding a team leader. And then now my job is to make sure, and we're saying around meeting on a regular basis right now, that he's implementing the vision of the OP, and in turn, the vision of what this company is about and what Gary Keller is kind of pushing down through to provide the best real estate company for agents and for our clients. So that's
Thank you, sir. Mr. Shane, you're up.
All right, so obviously Craig has said everything when I'm supposed to be here. A big piece of why I'm here, I said it last month, just to pop in, and it's the first meeting I was ever at you guys. I was thrilled to be here last month. I think this month I can say with even greater confidence, the big reason why I'm here is Craig's definite devotion to me as a market center and his individual, and his devotion to our team excelling, getting better, discovering how we can actually strengthen each other. That's unquestionable. And that's been a big part of me really having joy in these first few days. My first official day in the office was the 20th of last month. So what am I, 2.5 weeks into this? So somebody said, how's everything going? I'm like, I don't even know what everything is to tell you how it's going. But I'm getting there, all right? We're getting there. So part of what I'm charged with is what you see in the board. All right? So it really is, as he said, oversight of what we do, but also leading together in solidarity with this leadership team to ensure that all these different roles are following all the scripts that are there for them, that's what they're supposed to do, and really firing on all cylinders, that we're doing at a very high level. All right, so a couple call outs here, because you can read them, right? So I'm assuming that you can. So a big piece of what you've already seen, some of you, because I've been able to meet with you because your schedule allowed, is coaching and consulting the top 20%. It doesn't mean that I haven't reached out to you or not meeting with actively or even coaching actively to be within 80%. But particularly, I'm entrusted with trying to interact and say, from a leadership standpoint, leadership development, organizational development standpoint, if you're trying to excel and be highly productive, how can I actively coach? And so to be a listening ear for you, and then grant some sense of understanding and advice and passion. Right? So that's kind of the core of what I do. I'm also to recruit other agents that are like, that have appetites like you. And so I would hope that over time, as I'm able to do that more with you, that you grow in confidence and we grow in trust. Maybe you want to invite other people to that table or that meeting that are like you, that aren't currently with our brokerage, but you'd love to have them. Okay? So I'm not in a hurry to get that done, but I am kind of, but I'm not going to short circuit the process to get that done. Because I know that that comes with trust, you to me and me to you, so we can do that together. So that's my aim. All right. So that's what I do. If you have any questions about it, I'll respond to that later. Okay.
Perfect. All right. Assistant team leader. What's your job? Assistant team leader in all things. While Shane is growing our office with market share appointments, I am in charge of getting people licensed, which is no small feat. Who are my new agents in the past year? Look at you. I'm so proud of you. So hosting career nights, walking you through the 90 hours, And then all of the steps in between, from getting active to associating with our board and our MLS, and then getting you all plugged into the right training programs and teaching Ignite to help you launch your career. Some other things I do is agent transition. So when market share and capper appointments come in, I help them transition with their signs and their cards and their websites and all of their onboarding needs. So a lot of you know that we just go in and we do all your profiles and your websites and it's all done for you. So I'm the magic elf that does it. And of course, if you have tech questions or any questions, you know where I live, right? And if I don't know the answer, I point you in the direction of where you should go. Any questions? All right, Miss Joan, you're up. Whoa, your screen gives me anxiety.
My screen wasn't long enough for everything that I do. So
No.
I kind of just put the main things on here.
I grouped it.
So I'm supposed to help agents grow their production and by teaching them their numbers and how to use those as tools. I do have some classes I want to brainstorm with Sean to try to develop on pink and greens and more for individual agents so you guys can learn your own numbers and be able to say those to your clients. Missions, closing compliance, 1099, taxes, agent invoices if you want an office space and you don't have one. If you have one and you want to make changes. Anything with the building, if there's like a leaky faucet or a toilet seat that's broken, you come and tell me and then I call Craig. So put his maintenance man hat on, fix our toilet seat.
She makes it happen.
Company dollar, royalty status, escrow, and sheet, off policies, so on and so forth. And since Cassie's not here, I'm gonna go over what she does. Cassie mainly focuses on the day-to-day, so she is processing all your closings, she is accepting green sheets, she's making sure your listings and accepted offers have been turned in. She does your Supras, your lover signs, your mail. If you have any changes for your email address or your phone number, you can send them to Cassie and she can update the roster. We're gonna get back into the flow of newsletter. I know that's something that kind of fell off the wagon when I was a one-man show. So we're getting ready to ramp that back up because we want to share your successes with everybody, including our region, and that's something that's just fallen off the wagon. And she can get you extra keys to your office if you need it. There's issues with copier, so on and so forth in the store.
Did you say Supra? Supra. Yep.
And education training, that's a big thing. She does the needles at calendar.
Yep.
So if you have a vendor that you want to come in and do a class or do lunch for us at a team meeting, send those to Kathy. She has a list and she literally just goes down the list and says, hey, I need somebody to do a lunch and learn, or hey, I need somebody to sponsor this, and that's worked well for a while now, so.
We love Cassie. Love her. I love Joan too. All right, Mr. Stevens. Compliance. Got a couple more.
Just going through these real quick, broker agent development, compliance, I will be teaching us compliance classes, hopefully, when you guys partner with me on those. So, broker supporting coaching, contract questions, kind of obvious there, legal real estate questions, agent and client disputes. That's always a fun one. So just so you know, I got a lot of friends that are police officers. You know, the razor or whatever. So I used to, after I get done shaving, I used to sit on there, so the bulldog. So I'm gonna be your bulldog.
Love it.
I just want you to know that I got your back. When we give outward responses, they're going to be professional, non-emotional, but behind the scenes, know that I got your back. We will get through any issues that you have. So, dot loop contract broker review for compliance. I'll be signing cetera. Advertising and marketing approvals, send those my way, and contracts and forms training. So I do want to take just a second. So we're going through what each person does on the leadership team, and so now is a good time. Just can't take too long, but 2 or 3 of you have a question that's on your mind. Maybe it's not a perfect question, but it's something you've been thinking about. Like, how do I do this, or who should I ask this? And feel comfortable sharing that with the audience. Give it a shot, and we'll see who leadership member that falls under. Anybody got anything?
It's like a pop quiz.
Come on, somebody.
Our current contract, we're getting a the offer, and we're trying to submit our document, goes through the, you only cast it the first, other people, everything comes to you now.
Yes.
Great. If there's just an offer, or anything we need to send prior to submitting the whole thing, you need to sign off on, or can it come through when we submit it? Yeah, like say you got a additional. This thing came through, you need to sign that for the whole thing to be submitted.
You don't need to, it's recommended. So an email is going to go out later today with the announcing basically what you just said, and also the process of how you get signed. You do it just like he's a client, and you share it with them. If you want it signed immediately, you want to share. But you still want to submit for review, because that way Kathy and I know as well, and then we do what we need to do, and then we change the status for review, and he'll go in and look for compliance. But if you need it signed, you want to put the signature box where the signature is, or assign the signature box to Stephen Day, managing broker, and then you want to share it. And it'll go to that email there, Stephen@sdsrealteachers.com, and that'll be an email I put out later on the day.
I think the main concern I ran into is we've got a listing. I don't want to actually go on kind of left for a few days. I know you got a timeline, you just submit that, so we pop it through in first. And submit it.
That'll be fine. And anything else that falls on, outside of that, mutual release notice.
Where we call on, it's buyer agent, fortunately, most of the night conflicts, anybody that you may be broker on or not, 9 to 11, pretty after hours, because about the field and something's happened, and I think you're not presented, or they decided to multiple offer, and it's really not multiple offer yet, and I'm needing, support from my team. Are you all gonna rotate, like, on who, or is that always gonna be you after hours?
That'll be me after hours, yeah. Just something nice. Call me, text me. Don't be afraid to do that multiple times. I could be somewhere, out of service, so just don't feel anybody feel free to, reach out multiple times after hours.
And that question kind of sparked my thought. Once upon a time, we had KWS, maybe.
The hotline?
Hotline, okay.
We're getting ready to relaunch
That's
that.
what I want to
Perfect.
find out about. Is that something that we're going to be pushing, or what does that look like in the future?
Yep, so our ALC hotline will be being relaunched soon. I say soon because I don't know any definite answers. So, however, some of those questions can't be answered. They still need the managing broker. So just know that we're going to be there. And I also want you all to know that if your hair is on fire or your client's hair is on fire, it always helps if you email to put in the subject line, help, urgent. Same thing with text messages. Because I know I go through my email and I look for those first, just to make sure that we're covering everything. And I think that might be helpful for you as well, moving along in the future. Perfect.
They're trying to sell me on
Marco Polo.
All right. Cool.
Who uses Marco Polo? Show of hands. All right.
I think Shane's getting too.
Yes.
Because it's like you're right there with them.
I'm not gonna ask there.
Any other questions?
Just one thing, like you said, Steve is making himself available, and he's already stepped up to this role at a high level. Just ask your question, if it's not urgent, and they can wait till 9 o'clock the next morning, just do that, that's all, just respect your personal time and family time. But if it's urgent, email, text, you can do that, and, but yeah, just think twice before you do it.
Perfect, thank you so much. And we also have Thomas as our technology director. So Thomas and I are keeping current on all of the new stuff that's being pushed out by Keller Williams International. And we're posting on Facebook, and he has his Tech with Thomas on Tuesdays. So you want to make sure that you start, and tacos and tequila, no, just kidding. You want to make sure that you start going to those classes and start putting your arms around it. Because it's very quick. Technology comes in, and then if you don't wrap your arms around it, then it's already way past you. And it's just that much harder to learn, okay? I saw Lydia.
So if you have tech questions, are you or Thomas the first point of contact you try to ask?
Correct. Unless it's a green sheet. Unless it's a green sheet tech question, and those are done yet.
No, whenever I say it's you, Thomas, is one of you the first person you should try, or either?
The first person you should try is the live person in KWSoIN or Connect.
Mhm.
So you can, they have people who are live. Who know
Live chat. Yep.
Live chat, so they can answer your questions probably better than we can, because they're the ones who are building it and creating it.
And sometimes your question is not really a question, it's a, where did that button go, or why can't I submit something? And they need that stuff directly from the agent so that they can go in and fix it, okay? Does that answer your question? Perfect, I saw another, Miss Amy.
While KW Command is getting up and running, don't forget about EX.
You're doing a class.
Command does not do your campaigns if you pay for it, and they're there, they're free. You can touch your plan, you can touch people from open houses, you can picture all the suburbs, you can tell them what's coming and going in their neighborhood. There's a thing about 40 different campaigns. You already pay for them, they're there, and they're super easy to use. So while you're getting used to the KW Command, that's going to be, I think, putting MailChimp with that. They don't have a good campaign right now. And so don't forget, you have that service there to stay in touch and constantly give good information to your clients and just keep your name safe outside of people.
Perfect, thank you. Are there any other questions for current staff? No? All right. Mr. Craig Everly. You got our PC update for
So
us?
the next person, which we will, the higher the productivity phase. They'll focus on few agents as well as agents in, the 80%. On top of agents, to go through the program that's going to be developed there. So who do you know? Thought we were going in a direction, but the career visioning process, did what it's supposed to do. So we are, Shane and I are working together to start that process again and find the best productivity coach for our Southern Community Marketing Center. So if you know someone who is a hard teacher, who's patient, but yet also stern and can hold people accountable to reaching the goals and that they want to reach, send them to us. If you know someone here within our market center or outside, most likely they probably did help that they were an agent, active agent or agent experience. But we're open to looking at all different types of talent. The best coaches, want to be a great coach, but they're not a real coach. It's just hard to say. So that's what the first step of career visioning is, finding as many candidates as possible. So we're starting that process.
Perfect.
Okay? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So that person can also pick up business and run their business as well. Okay. All right. Some good news. All right. So one of the things is we've never changed the cost of offices since the inception of Keller Williams in our area. So
It's going on 10 years now. But what normally happens after 10 years, you increase costs. So I'm saying we're going to decrease costs. So it's been a conversation, some questions and things. So like Shane said, we want to create an energy in this office where we grow, we learn together, we feel forward together, we succeed together, and we want to increase that and also decrease some of the cost of running your business. So we're going to take the closed door office spaces cost down from $150 a month to $95 a month. So pretty.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
We were all single agents, and when we realized that once we continued to grow our teams, well, there's a lot of costs to growing your teams, and that was one cost that was kind of like, whoa. So that was shared, and we looked at that, and we were able to make that adjustment. So I'm going to pass around a sheet just to show if you've got an interest. Interest in, moving if you're in a space and you want a different space now because of that, or if you're interested in taking a space. So you're not signing up for a space. I've got the layout here and numbers and which ones are available in red. But you can just write in your interest, and the staff will follow up with you to kind of go through that process based on who selects first and all that. And then also cubicle space. We want to fill those cubicles. We might make some changes to those cubicles there, but right now we're going to take that cost down from $50 to $35 on cubicles. So if you've got an interest, one of the biggest things when I was an agent, when I was brand new, was sitting in that office, Todd and I sat in the bullpen, and I learned from Todd on the phone, hearing how he handled things. He learned from me, I hope, on how I handle things. We would even talk about that, and then other agents. So being in the office, sometimes you pick up business. Sometimes, an agent's too busy. They're going on vacation, but hey, I just picked up this $200,000 buyer. I'm spending a referral. I'm going on vacation. So you just never know. And this is kind of a new era of our market center. We've been here about 9 to 10 years, and now we're looking for the next. And we're going to make that pretty exciting. So that's a big part of that. So I'm going to pass this around to you to look at it. Yeah, question.
Real quick on that thought. When I first started at KW in the old office.
Which old office? The very first one?
The one.
Second one.
Okay, second.
4370.
There were those, like now we've got them called desks, but there were a couple of shared cubbies. And then all the rest of the cubbies. And the energy that I would get is, I've been in the business for only a couple of years and with no direction and no help. And so there was all that energy in the room that excited me and gave, and you could hear, like, I can remember listening to lyrics, sorry, to talk to clients and talk to buyers and sellers, and I was like, I just love the way you talk to them on the phone. And so there's a lot to be gained if you just kind of absorb it by osmosis. But I work from home in my own office at home, which I still have for 15 years. And so it was like, well, I don't really need to be in the office, but I have found that there is an energy that you get from being here or being, around the area. So I think to reduce that price to make it possible for us to feel like we can work from here or from there.
And that's part of the reason that we did this. Okay. So I'm going to do something that those very offices, don't ask, well, what about us? Because this is so much more fun. First month's rent, if you're a new person to come in to take the space, you'll waive your first month. Okay. So yeah.
So when do these prices start?
July. Unless you're new, then you'll get your high-cost rate, and just to kind of encourage that to get more people into the market center, more people here for trainings, things along that line. We need positive changes that we've been discussing and want to take some action on. So yeah, they're facing recording on too. So
They have different prices.
I think they're pretty similar now.
So yeah, we'll.
Frank, can I ask a stupid question about parking? Is there a way to, maybe everybody knows, but
Yeah.
those are here from time the other day, and I almost went by it, but then I thought it was stupid, so we know how to get it.
There's a code on.
The office roster?
It's on the roster, but then again, I was driving around in court. There's a super on the back door too.
Oh, okay, okay, that's good.
And there was a super on the back door, that's what we put on.
There's not a people.
What is the four-digit code?
5816.
5816.
5816.
As we've been talking about training, we've been talking about training and things, this is an idea I had, Shannon said, hey, we start this out there. Just an idea, would it be helpful if we had one day a month, not that we wouldn't have other trainings, but one day a month was kind of like a market center training day, where you could come and take some 3 core classes, and everybody was here, we had classes going on here, over by the TV in the other room, training downstairs. We did that once a month, where you would be able to block it out to knock out several trainings at once, but then also have other trainings throughout the month. Is that something? I don't know. What's your feel on it? Let's see some things. Yeah. It'd be a weekday. Yeah, it'd be a weekday from like 9 o'clock to 4:30. And then probably be able to go to.
Have a break for lunch.
Yeah, be able to knock out 3 to 4 courses at once, whether it's you want to go to Green Sheets or you want to go to Win with Buyers, or a bridge version of that, or how to do a listing contract, or have your listing presentation. It just kind of has, a bulk of them will be taught about leadership, so the agents can participate. Maybe we can bring in some outside agents from Louisville to do some things as well, so our agents get to participate.
That's kind of format is like a seminar.
Yeah.
Like when we travel somewhere for a seminar.
Yeah.
We get all that training all chunk.
Yeah.
Training. Monday at 2.
I think it'd be great for new agents.
Yeah. I think that's really.
Yeah, we'll try that. We're really gonna beef up our education and training, because it's the one thing that sets us apart. We want to escalate that to a very high level, provide that to our agents. So.
And now that we have these Zoom meetings, we're also going to be recording our trainings. So .loop, any kind of tech class, website class, mobile app classes will all be on our YouTube channel.
And then the sign people are finishing the etching the fog on the side, they put on the doors, communication there, so we're finishing that. Upstairs. And downstairs, they're also, we got logos, color, we bring some color downstairs, we got fog going, or kind of a big X mark, it's gonna go all the way across, we're gonna block that line of sight when you have a meeting, when someone walks in, so that's all. Space signs is putting that together. And then finally, oh yeah, we're also gonna have a copy machine downstairs. Okay, so that way you want to run up and make copies, or so now we'll have a copy machine downstairs by the coffee machine. And then finally, we're still working on details with the region, but we do want to let you know at the next partner meeting, we will pass out the details and go over the details on a team camp. Okay. So that's something that came down straight from Gary Keller, so we can stay competitive. This will be something new in our market, to where it will be a team cap process. So we're not going to go into details yet, because the logistics of that, as you can imagine, with commissions and how that works, and the teams and everything, we're setting up a meeting with Press and Blair, the regional operations manager, to kind of nail all that out, so we can roll that out. No bugs. So that is going to be announced at the next partner.
Perfect.
Any questions? Thank you. Nice.
Awesome, thank you. So we are going to go live to the next slide so we can get out on time. Everybody ready? Here we go. I would like to welcome our new agent. these brand new faces. Miss Rebecca's back with Big Red Team. So I love it. I love new energy in the office. Oh, happy birthday. Do you all know that it's Lisa's birthday tomorrow? We're going to have a party. Or are you staying home? 39. Woo woo! Mr. Everly. Look at those faces. Jesse, who else in here? Happy birthday, guys. Miss Joan, will you help me with the awards, please, my love? All right, let's celebrate some peeps. Top listing leaders. Mr. Paisley went on a listing lead. We got Wes Sama with 5 and Amanda Cole with 4. Juggling 2 babies, building a house. She's got a lot going on out there. Top team leaders. Rachel Dreyer team with 12. Woo, woo! Wow, you've just been typing. Love it. Homes with Hogue, and we are Live Life, the Gwen group, with 5. Lander Dillette group, and Your Key Solutions with 4. Good job, ladies. And then our group listing leaders, we have the Paxton group with 14. Woo, woo! Sarah just went. Big Red Team with 11. Our group with 9. All right, we got our individual top sales leaders with Miss Nicole. Woo! Mr. Ty Baker and Tammy Hagler. Top team sales leaders, Homes with Hogue, Your Key Solutions, and the Lander Dillette group. And our top group sales leaders, we have the Paxton group, Howard group, Dixon Warsaw. You got that, Joan? Sorry, I went a little fast. All right, y'all know. Go ahead.
I just had someone ask me what's the difference between a group and a team.
All right. Simmer down. Joan and I have been on a very big learning curve for the past about 6 months. So the difference between a group and a team has 2 people, 2 licensed agents, and a team has 3 or more. A group. See, I still can't get it right. I know I was going to do it too.
But however, your team name is not actually team. That's only how color will use.
Correct. Which makes it even more confusing.
When you're trying to add up everybody's stuff to see the winner.
Joan and I were at regional awards, and they were going through the awards, and I went, wait, what? What's happening? So we learn something new every day. Tomorrow night, who wants to go drink with us? Has it been a week? Do we need to decompress? It's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:30.
Sponsored by
Century Mortgage, and help me, Rural 1 first. I was close. So come hang out with us. We have appetizers, drinks. So when you go into Bubba's, you're going to go left into the bar area. Cool? Hope you guys can join us. Bubba's is right down the road here on the right before the interstate. So you have to take that little side road that goes down like towards the hospital and then take a left. All right. Tech with Thomas. Put it on your calendar. Very important. And then we have career night on June 11th. They can't hear if you're talking. So career night I have had a ton of people send me names, and we're having career night next Tuesday at 6:30. So send me those names. I will reach out to them, make sure they have all the information they need and our address. Mr. Shane,
Yes, I'm sorry.
you're good.
I'm doing this.
This is you.
I know what's up. Listen, this is the result very clearly. I want you to hear this on behalf of our entire team. We have to go away to regional leadership meetings and other trainings. We're mandated to do that. That's a good thing. It helps us. What we're going to begin to do is every time we're away, distill that information in some type of 1 or 2 hour workshop. So yes, we have to be away, but you're top of mind for us. So when we come back, what can we provide this guy with you and give you kind of a pared down version? The other piece of this is Mr. Paxton.
Loves it.
That applause can only come from you.
That was loud. That's thanks.
Here's the other piece of that. The other piece of that is, if you ever get involved in these contracts and executive summaries, right? We'll read all the books for you and give you a half-page book. That's what this is for you, a workshop.
Nice.
We went through it for 8 hours, you're gonna get an hour, right? And hopefully it'll tease you out, you're gonna look, and then next time, I'll do the whole thing. All right? So that's what it's all about.
Awesome. Where's my top 20% at? You know where you are. You know who you are. I'm gonna need you to pay attention, so put down your text messaging. Are we ready? Here we go. I know you're doing it. June 24th. Write it down. June 24th, Mastermind with Tony DeSella. Who can tell me who Tony DeSella is? Brian, who is it?
One of the top industry, top leading coaches, way before Keller, who's been around. Yeah, not a lot of expertise and experience from himself.
So, my top 20%. Do you want to increase your business this year? That's a question that requires an answer. Yes. I couldn't hear you. Do you want to increase your business this year? Yes. All right. We are taking you. It's in Columbus. It's on June 24th. Now listen.
Ohio, yes.
It's in Ohio, I know. But your leadership team, we are working on some logistics. We're not sure if it's going to be a bus or maybe an overnight. We're going to help take care of it because we want you to be there. Because who doesn't want to go see Tony DeSella? That's just crazy. And then we are also, I'm going to have the boys take care of this one because they're 10 kinds of excited. Look at Shane's face. Are you ready? Oh.
If you're in the top 20% and you want to go to this, you have to register with me.
Yes.
So I can make sure that I'm not paying for people who aren't coming. So if you are interested, please come and see me and I will write your name down and I will make sure.
Love it. Because the region is sending out Eventbrite links. But since we're going to pay for it, we want you to go see Joe so we can pay for it. Sound good? Brian, did you have a question?
Yeah, I've heard you folks talk about top 10% or 20% rather.
Mm-hmm.
For the new agents and some of the other things we have aren't in that. Can you explain a little bit about top 10% and what that means versus the other agents that's not an odd, so it doesn't sound like a click.
Oh, sure. Who wants to take that? Do you want me to take it? Frank, you want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Perfect.
So, in any case, it's going to be 100%. And so the market center training calendar, the events we put on in the market center, even locally, even the regional events are a high caliber training for all agents, in the 20% or 80%. The top 20% is just another, just kind of when you get to that point and something to kind of strive for potentially, maybe not, and you don't want to be in the top 20%. That's okay as well. There's all kinds of great opportunities on top of that. But every once in a while, the region, Gary Keller, he's the top 100 agents in the whole company. Okay? So that's not a slight to those that aren't in the top 100. That's just him pouring into the top agents because it makes our company better. So in this level, it'll be like we're making our market center better. We can pour in our top 20%, and they can pour in to all the agents in the market center. So that's all it is. So it's something fun to strive for, and then every once in a while, not a whole lot, but every once in a while, there'll be something like this at the region or national market.
It's based on production numbers too.
So if you're kind of like right there on the line, then get with Gerald, and I'll let you know on what that looks like.
And part of the reason that's important, Ryan, and others, is that wasn't the culture that was in is high contribution, high service, high investment in one another. That would be, okay, you're just gonna cater to this subdivision of people. But the intent really is invested in them because they're gonna invest in them. So that's important to remember too.
Our top 20% teaches in the market center. They run big teams and they bring it back to their teams. So it's a trickle down training, right? All right.
You got the soundtrack, that would be me.
All right, guys. Are you ready? Todd's gonna get real excited. It's gonna get real loud in here. If you think we're not getting t-shirts made, you're mistaken.
All right, so I don't know where Jimmy Bucket concert. I've been to Jimmy Bucket concert. I always wanted to go to it. I got so you kind of don't want to do seats up front because the lawn is the best part. So it's general admission. It's going to be this day. We're all going to meet up at one of the market centers or a space up in the Covington, Cincinnati area. Those that want to go. It's open to everybody, spouses, children. I brought my 4-year-old with me, but so it's open to everybody. We're going to do a mastermind at noon with lunch somewhere in Covington or Cincinnati, probably Covington because Riverbend is actually in Covington or the Kentucky side. And so we're going to be sending out a link to just maybe you sort of Ticketmaster or go to Kroger or whatever, just buy lawn seats. Then we're going to do the mastermind, and we'll go to the place, and we'll go to the Jimmy Bucket concert as a group. We're trying to get the region on board, talk to some other ones, and that hasn't come out yet, so we're just going to kind of run with it as our market center. So Southern Indiana will definitely be present. We hope y'all can make it. Tickets are usually even from $20 to $60. And we've been up there before Todd and I, when we had 20 people, we all needed tickets, and nobody had any, we all got them. So you can always get a ticket. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we're gonna. I think what we talked about is probably going to be some people are going to want to stay the night afterward. Some going to want to grab home.
That's right. You need a place to crash.
Bring
The mastermind will start at noon. We're going to try to have it at the Market Center in Covington, which is the Smith Market Center. So we'll see another Market Center. And then probably we have a guest speaker from someone up there, some top agents up there. So just kind of do a mastermind up there. So it's going to be a fun day, and hopefully a lot of people can come. So yes. Absolutely. Yeah. As for the mastermind part, we're probably going to need something else.
There you go.
As an added bonus, if you come to this event, I will bring the only photo album of every picture of Craig Everly at Jimmy Buffett concert.
Nice. He just got real nervous.
Anybody has those pictures of me, I don't want anyone to see the flag right there.
And our whole building, they keep you so much on that.
I know someone. I know someone. All right. Sorry. So tentative, so we're talking to our ALC about it. If you are on the ALC, which is the Agent Leadership Council, the 17th, the day before of it, will tentatively be our mid-year retreat. So happy birthday. Well, happy birthday. We're gonna go party. All right, guess what else is coming up? Are you ready? We're gonna do this video and then we're done. Okay? All right. Bold 2.0. This video was done by Pat Mancuso. It says June. We're going to ignore it because ours is going to be in August. So our market center, Louisville East and Louisville Highlands, are all firming up where it's going to be and what day, and we'll get that info out to you ASAP.
Have you heard the buzz?
Whoever is available during that time.
Yep, whoever's going to be in this area. All right, so people have been asking us, what is Bold 2.0? So I went and I found a video by Pat, and he's going to explain it to us.
Bold is celebrating its 10-year anniversary. Nearly 170,000 agents have attended Bold Experience, where they have transformed their lives and their businesses. As you know, we began the lab process over 2 years ago. Since then, we've had a lot of labs running around all over the place. In all seriousness, we decided it was time to lab Bold. The June Bold launches will be the official Bold Lab and will include some very cool stuff. So people have asked, what will be different in the June Lab? Everything will be different. In a lab with Gary Keller, John Prescott, the director of Bold, Mega and Expansion agents, and our Bold team, we identified 3 key areas to be addressed. Number 1, what was foundational to the success of Bold that had to stay? And we said even if it stayed, it would be updated with new videos and content. Number 2, what was no longer applicable or had served its purpose? We said, so long. And then number 3, we said what was missing that needed to be added to help agents succeed at an even higher level. This is where it really got fun and exciting. Here's what you can expect in the Bold 2.0 Lab in June. Bold is a system like Millionaire Real Estate Agent, One Thing, and Shift. One moves from entrepreneurial to purposeful with systems and models. We are sure you've heard you must build a moat around your database, and each domino of Bold, yes, we're calling them dominoes, will include the database system for building stronger relationships and growing the database to produce more referrals and increase market share. Agents have been most excited to hear we've created an environment of conversation as part of lead generation instead of putting everyone in the same box. We have incorporated two-way social media communications and two-way texting strategies from top agents as a way to bring our communications to a whole new level. And we're not done. When you enroll in the June Bold 2.0 Lab, you will contribute to shaping Bold moving forward, as we will be asking you for your feedback after every domino that is delivered. So ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? If you desire to be part of history, increase your business, and transform your life, contact your Market Center leadership team or go to www.mapscoaching.com.
All right, quick question, Mr. Paxton. Why do we do Bold in August? Do you remember? Why do we do it? Joan? The winter is coming. Because we don't believe in the seasonal business. Who believes that? Nobody in this room. So what we do in August shows up when? In December. All right. So when Joan and I come to your office, there is no excuse. There is no, Sean, I've already taken Bold 6 times.
So when you see Bold registration on your agent invoice, automatically, all will be there.
She's not going to do that. She might. She's not going to do that. So, layaway. We're going to do a payment plan. I love it. And then if you guys want to grab a picture, these are all of our upcoming trainings for the month of June.
Also found on our market at our internet.
That is correct. Happy selling, Pete.
And Kelly.
It was good to see all your faces today.